boy, Technotambo, back for another video, man. I'm right here in the bush, man. This place is called St. Malen. 15 Malen. Oh, this is not 15 Malen. This is 14 Malen. Okay? It's not 15 Malen. It's 14. Okay? A lot of construction taking place. You see what I'm saying? Yo, my brothers and sisters in India, namaste. My brothers and sisters in Deutschland, wie geht's? Wie geht's? Wie geht es Sie? Yeah, geht es gut. Okay, my brothers and sisters in Brazil, come start. See what's happening. See that? They're dropping off earth. They're dropping off earth because the earth that they are putting on that newly constructed road. I'm not getting you. Ah no! It's a YouTube vlog. It's a YouTube vlog. He's asking me if I'm singing, but actually it's a YouTube vlog. People have never seen this gadget I'm using before, you know. But it's a vlog, you know. What I see. Construction. Okay guys, yo, the United States, what's up? The United Kingdom. How do you get the United Kingdom? You say, alright mate, alright. Yeah. So the road is being constructed very actively, as you can see. Someone's cone got damaged, man. These contractors just went over the cone. Can you see that? That guy made me laugh, eh? The guy was uploading the air. He was saying, are you singing? Man, I can't sing like this. There's a whole lot of wind passing by. You know what I'm saying? How is the sound gonna sound like? It's gonna sound a bit bad. But for a vlog, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? So guys, schreiben Sie für mich mit in einen Kommentar und sagen mir, was denken Sie? Do I need to translate that? If you're a regular viewer of my content, you should know by now that ich bin Deutsch person. I speak German. Okay. I know you're saying, hey, do people speak German in Zambia? Yes, my friend. Zambia is multicultural. Okay. In French, we say les langues officielles de la Zambie est anglais. Les langues officielles de la Zambie est anglais. Hier in Zambia, wir sind English person. Okay, guys. A lot is happening on this construction, man. It's like the main boss is a Chinese guy. Can you see him over there? The main boss of this road construction. Now, I've always asked myself this question. Wherever there is a Chinese doing anything technological, why can't we have a Zambian also there learning as the Chinese guy is working? Why can't we have that? Because when this Chinese guy finishes the project, and goes back to China, or maybe they will have another deal somewhere else in Africa, the technology is not going to remain here. Why is it that we don't do that here in Zambia? I ask that question because it beats me to see that Chinese people come here to great things and we learn nothing. Because if we learn something, then we're supposed to be taking over, right? The next project should be an all Zambian project. We don't see that. We don't see that. You know what I'm saying? How can we develop if we don't learn? Money does not represent development. This is what I've always said. Strategy is development, not money. If your gameplay is cool and neat, you develop. You see what I'm saying? Why I'm saying this is because over here in 15 miles, you can get a box of tomatoes for like 50 kwacha. 50 kwacha. But you go in town, you're gonna find it at 200 kwacha. So if you know where the price is low, and you know where the price is high, and you exploit that arbitrage, is that money, making money, or it's brains, strategy, making money? It's strategy making money. See what I mean? If you go to China and you want to set up a factory there, they tell you, oh fine, no problem. How much money do you have? Oh, you have this much money. Okay, over there, we'll give you space. Go set it up. But we need someone from here to learn what you're doing. Are you comfortable? No, I'm not. Then you can't come here. You know what I'm saying? Are you comfortable? Yes, I am. You find that you make your bullet train, you make your money, and the Chinese learns that technology and also makes his own bullet train. And you compete. That's why China today is able to manufacture aircraft to compete with Boeing, and at the same time, they make bullet trains, they make anything. You talk about phones, you don't even go there, man. There's Honor. You've seen Honor phone. Man, that is a game changer. Huawei. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's all about game plan, isn't it? It's all about the words we speak, guys. The words we speak. Because, guys, whatever that we do in terms of action, our activities, okay, they come from somewhere. We cannot act in a certain way if we didn't think in that way. So our thoughts produce our action. Okay, now what is more powerful? How do you change your thoughts? Change the ways that you speak. Start speaking different words. Speak different words. Your thinking will be aligned to the words that you speak. You see what I mean? And you know something? When your thinking is aligned with your words, or your words are aligned to your thinking, your actions are going to be aligned with your words and your thinking. That is why we do not use words which we know can produce negative actions. We simply don't use those words. You see what I mean? You can't tell me something is impossible. You can't tell me it's impossible for me to make $1 million. You know, you tell me that, I'm going to tell you, tell it yourself. Because as far as I'm concerned, I will make $1 million. I can be at $0 today. It's okay. But the strategy that I'm working on is to make $1 million. You see, check my bank account, it's zero. I ain't got no money. But in that zero, $1 million will be produced. Because they are the words I speak. You see, guys, whatever that you think about is what you say. And whatever you say is what you do as action. Those actions over a protracted period of time become a habit. I have a habit of talking progress. I have a habit of talking positivity. I have a habit of talking about making $1 million. That's my habit. Then how does a character get created? Characters are created from habits. The habits that you've got make your character. You get what I'm saying? If you got good habits, then you're going to have good character. If you don't have good habits, then you will not have good character. But be informed that those habits, okay, are as a result of the words that you speak, which come from the thoughts that you entertain in your mind. Certain thoughts should never ever be entertained because they produce wrong words. You get what I'm saying? You don't entertain certain thoughts because they produce wrong words. You see what I mean? So how does good destiny get created? Good destiny is created by good character. Simple as that. You want to see your bank account, you go to ATM and you type blah 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 and you see $1 million. Man, it requires good character to get that. You see what I mean? I know it sounds like a pipe dream. Everything in life starts as a pipe dream. But someday, that pipe dream starts to manifest as reality. That is when everyone starts to believe that, oh, so he had a plan. Start with the words. Speak the words. Speak the words, guys. Come on. Speak the words. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Speak the right words, man. Because you know what? Your thoughts must be aligned with your words. That alignment must be there. You see what I'm saying? That alignment must be there. Which one is more powerful? The words you speak or the thoughts in your mind? Which one do we even begin with? Man, it's the thoughts. That's what we begin with. Because the thoughts produce the words. When you are dreaming, you are not speaking. You're just dreaming, you are thinking. So what comes first? The words you speak or the dreams that you dream? It's the dreams that you dream. Meaning your thoughts start first. Then the physical manifestation follows afterwards. So when you're dreaming, you're thinking. You know what I'm saying? You're producing. You know what I'm saying? Something which we can call is a game plan. When you're dreaming, you're planning. That's an attack plan. You see what I'm saying? To succeed. So now you know. Dream your dreams, man. I want to see more dreaming. You know what I'm saying? If you just say, guys, the way to go is this way, the way to think is this way, then man, your destiny will be that way. But if you sit back and say, it's okay not to think this way, it's okay not to act that way, then that's what's going to be your destiny. It's also going to be, it's okay not to progress this way. Man, if you have $5 million, man, there's a guy in Egypt who is creating vehicles, manufacturing vehicles, manufacturing everything. $5 million. That's what it takes to start a vehicle manufacturing factory. I know some of you guys have that $5 million, but guys, I kid you not, just go on YouTube and search for Egyptian vehicle, amphibian vehicle actually, Egyptian amphibian vehicle. The guy only has $5 million and he's making amphibian vehicles. An amphibian vehicle is simply a vehicle that can move both on land and on water. On a river. can move. That's how interesting this world is. That's why I said money does not make money. Strategy makes money. You see what I mean? Because the money that you need is not a lot to create a big thing. You get what I'm saying? So guys, ich habe Sie vermischt ankommen an Kommentar und sagt mir, was denken Sie? I'm out of here. Till next time. Ciao.